What's going on, beautiful souls? David back with another energy read. Welcome back to As Above, So Below Tarot. Capricorn, I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you. I'm here for you right now. So I just covered Virgo and Taurus. We had a bunch of fun on those readings. Definitely, if you have placements in those signs, if you have placements in those signs, definitely check those out because there might be a message for you. But let's just focus on Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you fall in any of those placements and you were guided to this channel, this message is probably for you. Excuse me. I was burning sage and my eyes are watering. So let's just get into it, shall we? All right. So, spiritual team, show me what the energy is for the sign of Capricorn. Oh my God, I'm tearing. Show me what the energy is for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Show me what I need to see. Ooh, excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. Oh my God. And you know what? I'm not going to edit it because that's not what we do on this channel. I don't edit. I like to give everything nice and raw. So, all right. So, show me what I need to see for the sign of Capricorn. Off the rip, we have messages and dreams. You could be dreaming a lot. You could be recalling your dreams or struggling to do so. Let's see what's going on here. Capricorn, show me what I need to see. Oof. Rejection, loss, and fragmented. Confusion, illusions, avoidance, and stalemate. You are struggling to accept something, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on here, right? So we have, okay. Let me get a couple more, please. Let's dive into this. Distance, timeout. Ooh. So, okay, it wasn't for nothing. I'm getting off the rip that whatever loss you just experienced, Capricorn, no matter how confused you are, just know this would needed to happen, okay? And I'm gonna get to it in a minute. So you could be doing a lot of dreaming, you could be doing a lot of astral projecting. Just be careful in those realms, right? You wanna make sure you're in a grounded place. And right now it doesn't seem like you are. So please don't try to astral project and use any type of magic during this time. You're not anchored, okay? We have rejection, loss, and fragmented. Something left you very confused, feeling, or maybe, maybe it's something that you were avoiding. You didn't want to see. You didn't want to believe it. Whatever the case is, there was a distance put between you and an individual or some sort of behavior or habit, okay? There's a distance or a time out that needs to be called. Why? Because your higher self has been activated. Something happened that triggered this activation or re-triggered it, I just heard. Some of you have been on a spiritual journey for quite some time, and some of you might have lost touch with that. So something happened where you woke back up. I want to go ahead, I want to dive a little bit deeper with this. Show me what I need to see, please. What are the messages with this deck for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay? I love it. Small steps, big accomplishments. We have service. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. Service. Okay. No expectation. Let me see what else. See beyond the past. Interesting. Okay. Just trust. This is very specific. What else? What else? Thank you. Transformation. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. One more? Show me one more. Inner conflict without resolution or conflict resolution. We have service. We have service here. We have no expectations. You're being called to go into service. That is a very clear message that I heard it loud. You're being called to go into service. You could have been very selfish recently. You could be needing to put out into the universe what you expect to receive back, right? Only the thing is, being of service without expectation is the key. So it's literally gonna have to come down to volunteering your time, right? In any way, shape, or form. I keep looking at the dog and the scene and this forgive me, I don't know what the stick is called when blind people have the stick and they have the seeing eye dog, but that's the picture that I'm seeing here. You could need to devote your time to some service time into society. So I don't know what your twist is, but maybe going into a retirement home and spending some time with people that have been forgotten. That's a really good way to be of service. Being of service to animals, going to animal shelters and volunteering your time, that's selfless service, but with no expectations, not even a thank you. Don't expect it. Just do it out of the kindness of your heart. I think that's the thing, is that you got really far removed from your highest self, and it's time for you to get back to basics. And how we get back to basics is by offering ourselves in service. I do it all the time. I have to, right? Some of you know I'm in recovery, so I have to be in service. Being in service is what keeps me clean. I may not do it perfectly every time, but I do it to the best of my ability, and it's worked out beautifully for me, and I do it with all the love and compassion that I can find. See beyond the past. Just trust that things are going to work out in your favor. You need to see beyond what happened in the past. Stop hanging on, Capricorn. Stop hanging on. Allow the transformation to occur. Allow yourself to bust out of that cocoon, so to speak, and transform into that beautiful butterfly, or rise up like the phoenix from the ashes. Inner conflict resolution is the next card. So once you allow this to happen, and once you reconnect with your highest self, I'm telling you, it's as if you'll just feel better. You'll feel lighter. You'll feel like the world has lifted the weight off of your shoulders, and you'll see that the inner conflict that's going on right now will cease to exist. You have to be of service to humanity. You must. I just heard. You must. Okay. What else for the sign of Capricorn? I want to dive a little bit deeper with my tarot deck. I'm going to clarify each of the oracle cards that I pulled in the beginning. So, messages and dreams. Show me what I need to see, please. Messages and dreams. Messages and dreams. Okay. Yeah, High Priestess, you are very, very intuitively connected. But you take it for granted. You take it for granted with the Seven of Swords here. Yeah. You take it for granted. You know how powerful you are, and you absolutely abuse that power. You stole from the divine, and you're not giving back, which is why you're being called to go into service. You're being called to put to get some rest. Okay, you're drained. You're exhausted. Heard that. Okay. We have rejection and loss. Show me what I need to see. These are not the messages that I like to deliver, but they're necessary. Okay. Rejection and loss. Yeah, rejection and loss. You were cut off, and I think you're feeling it. That's what that's about. I feel like you got really selfish, and the blinders went on, or the rose-colored glasses went on, and you haven't been tending spiritually to the needs, to your soul's needs, right? And the divine cuts you off instantly. I don't really read reversals, but I'm going to read this one. The Knight of Cups is all about attraction and flow, and that was cut off. And I think you're feeling disconnected. And a way to get connected, again, like I said, is through service. So this is probably not for every Capricorn out there, but this is definitely for someone that needs to hear it. Okay. We have confusion and illusions. Look at that. Oof. Yeah. You're very unclear when it comes to your emotions. The Ace of Swords is all about clarity. The Ace of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment. And so you, somewhere down the line, you lost the clarity and you got out of touch with your emotions. And unfortunately for you, Capricorn, the only way that we attract from the universe is through our emotions. You know that, though. You know that because your higher self was activated at one point. Avoidance, stalemate. Thank you. Look at that. Cutting yourself off and right. And looking at materialistic things more than anything. That's not like you. That's not like you at all, Capricorn. Not the one that I'm reading for. You are definitely avoiding something. You're paying more attention to earthly things. And that's just blocking you off left and right. And no wonder you feel disconnected. No wonder. I would too. Right? For some of us that are witches, whatever you want to call us, for some of us that are witches, man, we can't be too cut off. We feel disconnected from the earth, and it's not a good look. Okay? Distance, time out. Distance and time out. Distance and time out, please. Show me more. Queen of Wands. What else? You refuse to walk away from someone in your life. This could be a male or female, doesn't matter. But there's a Queen of Wands in your energy that you were put at a distance from, and you're refusing to walk away. You're being guided to. This person has cut you off spiritually from, or cut off your connection spiritually. You're more invested in this individual than you are in your spiritual practices, and than you are being of service to the world and the planet. And unfortunately, it's not going well for you. I would snap out of it. It's going to hurt a lot more if the universe takes it from you. Okay? That's a fact. Ask me how I know that. Okay. We have higher self. I'm clarifying higher self. Yeah, of course, the hermit, right? The hermit. You have to go deep within, man. You have to be willing to go into the dark to find the light. And that's how you're going to do it. That's how you're going to come to this resolution. Yep. And examine the things that burden you on a daily basis about people from your past, right? See beyond the past. You need to go in and you need to do the shadow work. You're being called to do so. You are not going to get back on track and you're not going to receive from your spiritual team if you don't address the things that you've been avoiding. Please, Capricorn, this is not the kind of reading that I like to give, but this is necessary for somebody. All right. Let's see what else. So these are my empath cards. I'm gonna come to a close. These are my empath cards. These are just guided messages from the universe for some of us that are more sensitive, and it sounds like you might need a little self-care. So show me what I need to see for the sign of Capricorn, please. Yep. Oh shit. All right, I'll deliver the message, but that's not very nice, guys. God. Okay. So, very simple. We have set limits with draining people. This was actually a card, I believe Taurus or Virgo got it, so you might actually have Taurus or Virgo placements, but set limits with draining people. It says, when people are depleting you, kindly set a limit such as, I only have 10 minutes to listen now. Such self-care is respectful and empowering. Release your critical voices within. When a critical inner voice says, I'm not enough or I'm too sensitive, immediately counter it with, this is not true. Focus on loving thoughts instead. And I say this constantly. Anytime a negative thought comes into my head, and they come many, right? I talked about it before. I'm in recovery. And my mind sometimes will get me in such a state. And the only way to get out of it is by literally shaking it off and saying, that's not true, because it's not. Whatever limiting belief somebody put on me, that's their shit, not mine. And I just chose to adopt it and keep it as my own. Let go of being the martyr. Oh my God. Let go of being the martyr. No one cares. Find a balance between giving and receiving. It's not healthy to give so much that you feel ill or exhausted. And I think that's why you're being put at a distance with this Queen of Wands energy. This could be male or female, doesn't have to be a female, but someone who prides himself on being very beautiful and passionate and that's the energy, right? So this person you're being put at a distance, or you're being called to for a reason. And it's because you're giving too much to someone that is exhausting you and depleting you. Take baby steps. Go slowly, like the little patient turtle. Do not try to rush or force anything. Baby steps are golden. They will lead you to your fondest goals. So you're being guided to let go of this person, and you're being guided to go in and do the shadow work, but do it with compassion, guys. Okay? Go easy on yourself. No one can kick your ass better than you. Guarantee it. That goes for anybody, right? The thoughts that go through each of everyone's head at any given point, doubt, fear, limiting beliefs, all of that stuff, it's not true, but B, that all needs to be addressed with patience and care and concern and compassion, Capricorn. So, choice is yours. That is all I have for you today. It was a pleasure and an honor to read for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscription button. Definitely smash a like. If you liked what you heard today, dislike it if you didn't like what you heard. Leave me a comment. Let me know either way. But I will catch you in about 4 weeks. Thank you so much for your time, Capricorn. All right. Bye.